Ever.
Crystal Maiden is going to be
Okay.
the
Crystal Maiden's coming.
CM mid, dude.
That's your 3-course meal.
I was thinking
purge.
about saying like CM mid is the way she comes back, but I wasn't. There's no way.
3-course meal every day for the rest of
Skyrat
the event if
Faceless
they pick
Void.
Maiden.
If they pick mid CM,
If Light Moon go Maiden.
you would have. I think the more fair odds would be like for the rest of my life or something.
Oh,
If
that's
they go for mid
a bit
CM.
extreme.
5 seconds remaining.
Damn, that
I
sounds like
mean-
such a value win, though.
Yeah, it would
3-course
be,
meal
but
every day.
Are they going to go Crystal Maiden mid? I don't think so. When they're about to
Enough.
just put them into finals of qualifiers, right? Like this is actually a really important game for them.
Radiant team back.
I think I'm not going to win.
Can you still Ember Spirit if you're Winstrike?
Yes, you can, but I would way rather see them get something that's better with Chrono. I think Lina is the go-to. This is actually a trap that I see teams fall into sometimes with Void. One of my favorite lineups to hate on that teams were playing was Void plus Storm. Because it's like both of you
Yeah.
are mobile and can jump, but you actually have like
10
no
seconds
synergy.
remaining.
The Chrono Storm can't get into and can't deal damage. He's very reliant on using his
5
remnants for damage in the early
remaining.
mid game. And
Are you saying this is similar?
no, that's what I just want them to not. It would be similar with Ember in a way, right? Like you can
Team
remnant bomb,
back.
but then that's what you have. It's better than Storm actually. Ember is better even though he's melee because his burst is really significant, but you can't hit, you can't reliably kite or use the Chrono to your advantage.
Yeah, I
Pugna
think they
Man.
need one more hero. Definitely one more hero, but something that can cast spells into Chrono. If Skyrat Mage is dead, you literally have nothing.
I think Lina's a great pick. I'm pretty sure
10
this is actually going to
seconds
get banned by
remaining.
Espada though.
What's a different choice? Queen of
5
Pain.
seconds.
Not
Mid
Swap.
lane, yeah, who contributes into a bubble.
really good against the Bounty Hunter.
Swap's
Can't really
definitely
roam
good.
on Bounty.
They could technically go Dragon Knight. He is almost impossible for Bounty to go on. He has the Dragon form so he can hit in Chrono. He's tanky against PL. Wants to buy Mjolnir. I could see that working.
They have
but-
last pick.
Oh, Mirana again. Big play too, actually.
Usually Espada have really great picks, strong lanes. I don't think that's the case.
And they had to pick a core Sand King because they had literally 0. Now they have a bit, but they're still outmatched. I think they're outmatched in pretty much every aspect of the game except scouting right now, which is a very bad sign when you don't even have last pick. I didn't really like the Void pick too much, but I think it's going to...
I think it's going to go Battle Fury.
I
Or
need to
just
see the
roll
I need to see the last pick for. I think the last pick is greedy. He would.
Dire team pick.
Zeus,
Zeus.
ban.
Oh, that could have been good too. That's actually
Yeah,
a nice
against the
ban.
Bounty as well.
Pretty nice
Set up
ban.
good set.
Strong with the Ancient Seal. So much magic damage. Scouting.
Deal with PL very easy. If
Yeah,
you're on the
great
back
against
line,
PL. Yeah.
clear all the illusions. Same, yeah.
Is there anything else? So the type of hero that I would like to not see
10
that could
seconds remaining.
be tempting for Lightman would be something like OD. I don't think that's the way they
5
should go.
seconds remaining.
The Void is a pretty bad pairing. It's too greedy. Even though OD can be tempting, it's like, oh, they're playing against PL. We have a save for grip. You can look at all of these nice things that OD does, but I still don't think.
5 seconds on us.
Radiant team pick.
Ember Spirit.
This is going to be a Lina pick.
Ember is good against Spirit Breaker. Like, extremely
Yeah.
good against Spirit Breaker, and can evade like Faceless Void stuff a little bit if he's good. That's kind of good.
Lina, Mirana.
Storm.
OD got
Good.
even more appealing. I still don't think they should pick it, even though there's a lot of pros to it. I don't think it's the right choice. Who knows? They might still go for it
10
just because of
seconds
all of those
remaining.
advantages, and Iceberg loves the hero. Gets to play against a super easy
5
matchup.
seconds remaining.
So will he with... Is there anything we're missing that they could...
I mentioned
Swap.
Queen of Pain, but I
Swap.
think it's gonna be a good matchup against the Ember Spirit. Good AoE nukes against the Phantom Lancer scales well. Good sit Void. I guess the reason why they picked Ember is can't get ganked by Spirit Breaker if he has chains.
Yeah, the thing that might be debating with Lina is how susceptible she is to Bounty Hunter. One downside. But if they put good sentries and they use Spirit Breaker well, I think they can salvage.
I mean, if that's the case, would Tinker be a pick then? Or no?
Tinker is
I
pretty
don't
greedy
like.
too. It's similar to the OD Void that you have a very greedy pairing. I like Tinker more than OD, but I still think they taking their time. End up on. Oh, that's the one we forgot. That's another one.
She actually been ignored today, right?
Yeah.
Usually she's like
Yeah.
every draft Right there at the start, the beginning, the flex pick, and now
great.
finally picked up last pick. Someone
So-
forgot about.
So you mentioned Battle Fury. I think this is gonna be a Battle Fury void.
It could.
Wind Ranger doesn't provide any AoE Phantom Lance. Yes, you have a power shot. She builds into Maelstrom, but that's not enough. She single target can't fight Phantom.
Why is Maelstrom bad on Faceless Void? Yeah, can he go for that over bad?
Well, he can, but I don't think it's good enough to deal with Phantom Lancer since or heroes provide any kind of.
Yeah, that's their biggest weakness for sure. But if
10
they just pressure and
seconds
keep PL down, I think it'll be. I think you can go Maelstrom, but arguably
5
Battle
seconds
Fury is a
remaining.
little better.
So they picked the Wind Ranger because they want to make sure Bounty has no lane to do anything at. There's actually no good target. Wind Ranger's a difficult lane to gank. The other one is Doom Spirit Breaker, and what was the last one? Skywrath.
And Skywrath's gonna be the
and
target
Void.
probably.
Skywrath is the only hero that Bounty can even hit and feel good about himself. So that's pretty tough. I think if it wasn't for the Bounty Hunter, they would have gone for the Lina, but that's an added benefit of the Windrunner pick. Very limited options. I think they understand how the Bounty Hunter gets used by immersion. And
It's good. Happy to see them kind of take the Bounty Hunter head on and not just put it on a ban or put it out there and just see if your normal lineup would work. No, they're just going to take it head on and challenge it. See if it's going to be good enough. This is match point for Winstrike, aka
Syndrome,
Flight of
I
Moon.
don't mean to be a dick, but you need.
Prepare for battle.
Just business.
Thanks for hanging out, Cinderin. We'll see you at the conclusion of the game.
Yeah. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of Battle Fury Void, but this might be the game that he goes for. I prefer to go Mask of Madness plus either BKB or Shadowblade, whatever the
Agreed.
game.
I mean, I guess if he just goes like MOM Shadowblade, like Mask of Madness will allow him to deal decent damage to anybody else, and then if he does ever catch PL, they deal with him with like Skywrath and Wind Ranger, Shackle Shot follow-up. Could work. I mean, Battle Fury is pretty bad. It doesn't necessarily have to deal with PL.
Yeah, because you can't fight.
And you're also not survivable. Just like
Looks like we got some early trades. Silent and
30
poked at a bit.
seconds
He'll
to battle.
time walk.
You probably should have just done that right away.
I was gonna say not early enough to get the life back, but
The Burrow Strike stun doesn't even last for 2 seconds anymore, so you could actually just jump right away.
be walking away with the rune here. Fight it out. Orb, Sentry, and Ops ready. Focus on now that the charge is down. He can
Battle
safely
begins.
Viz. He's gonna sleep and go for it. Oh no, he's got the sap.
Charge soon.
I'll take your tribute.
Board with that. Should be what, 2? Is that 3 for Radiant?
Oh,
That's 3 for Radiant. Radiant get a hold of what looks like both of them at the top.
yeah, Spain wasn't there, right?
Yep.
This means Spirit Breaker is gonna play 5. He bought the Stout Shield to be at the lane, get some damage block.
I mean, can that blow up in their face? I mean, I know they pretty much went on the Spirit Breaker to counter against this bounty strat, but if he doesn't really get much going on, is there a risk that he can lead to not doing much at all and just being kind of almost a burden?
Well, it's always a thing with the Spirit Breaker. He stomps the game, or pretty much you don't feel like he's doing something. Also, Bounty Hunter pulling the wave back for Sanking. Not too much kill potential on the bottom lane anyway, unless they get both heroes to level 2 with RNG, some bashes. They could easily take down Sanking, but they need level 2.
Himself out of that jam right there. Same moment, we are seeing some heavy flirting here at the lane. Bane's gonna sap some of his life back. The old classic 2-1-2 from both sides on this one.
Seems like Sanking's been basically solo the first minute and a half, though.
Yeah, the
Bounty
bounty
just
hunter
left, I
walking
think.
around.
Considering that, I think he's doing really well. Like, he's basically relying on Burrow Strike to get a last hit and escape a little bit, and because, luckily for him, that he's up against a Void, they actually can't pressure him too much in those moments, so he gets a fast level 2 here. I think that's relatively good. He should be happy.
Bounty hunter makes his impact on the lane, but without having to physically be there. Great case. Itself. Then the bounty hunter can remain in a mystery here.
Yeah, and one more thing, while Bounty Hunter was missing the first wave, trying to pull the wave for the sanking, Windranger couldn't use the chicken because afraid that Bounty's gonna kill it. Chicken when you see Bounty on the...
No blade harassment continues here on PL. Whoa! Shockwave gets him awfully low after the back end of that doppelganger, but he is... Let's have a salve and stick 6 wand charges, but that math was off a bit. Been our first blood.
Yeah, getting early point in doppelganger and this lane is really good. You can dodge both of these spells, actually 3 spells.
Sleep setup onto Doom in the top lane. The 3 of them slowly chase him down.
Dire's top tower
Will
is
just
under attack.
pop the Scorched Earth, walk himself out from any potential trouble.
Doom is such an RNG hero. He gets this shockwave creep, which is
Yeah.
the best one he can get at the start. 5.5 extra region on him, plus mangoes and scorched earth. Pretty
Yep.
impossible to out-harass the lane.
The thick boy, as they say.
Even the nuke is amazing. Like, it makes Mango so much better.
Oh yeah?
'Cause all of a sudden he gets like a, what, 160 damage nuke or
160,
something?
yeah.
Imagine when he's the daily hero in your pub. Just grab that guy, put him in the offlane, and you're never going to get dropped.
If you get the Satyr.
The Satyr does matter.
I mean, if it's like the Clapper creep, the Hellbear one, that one's amazing too, because then it's only 50 mana for 150 AoE. That one's super good too.
Is it only 50 mana?
Yeah, the Clap was only 50 mana. I'm pretty sure.
Charges out on the bottom lane.
Successful.
Restores the wave. Got it though. Yep, it is one successful. We count it.
I don't know, I thought it was 75. Way too good
think
for
it's-
50
I
mana.
think
Yeah,
it's
it is,
50.
it is, I just checked.
Is the War Stomp the same? Or is that 100?
I think it's 100. Also 50.
It is? Okay.
Probably the longest first blood of the day so far. Usually these teams get awfully feisty early on.
Yeah, I was
First
not
setup.
present at that class when they were changing. Mana on Nude.
It's okay, dude. I skipped all my class. Trying to graduate. Oh. Sap onto Doom. Training about. We got Skywrath here now, but he's short on mana at this point. He has no regen available to him. Okay, I'm thinking about going on to this. He's getting body blocked and body guarded by this guy. Shockwave again, you gotta be careful. Fine. Seriously, back and forth here.
5
Getting
minutes,
in yet.
no kills.
Yeah, this is
Spirit
crazy.
Breaker with Arcane Rune, that's
Here he
gonna be a
comes.
kill.
This is it.
One more. Ah!
One more. Sleep is there. Shockwave from downtown also not going to be there, but they are going to be able to create some space to grab up the runes, but it's 2 for 2, as it looks like our good friend BZZ would grab both bounty runes at the bottom.
I do think the Spirit Breaker skill build's a mistake, going 2-0-1. Because the stun duration is actually... All he did basically was an extra point for the 50 movement speed and like 0.4 seconds of stun duration. It's not much. If he goes a second level bash, it stuns almost the same duration. It becomes 1.4 seconds with the auto bash. Which is like... So he's basically trading like 0.2 seconds of stun for double the damage. I don't think that's worth it. And the charge movement speed. I think this was literally just buffed to make Spirit Breaker higher damage at level 2 and 3.
Yeah.
They make a move onto PL, he quickly doppelgangers out, and then they try to turn it around onto the Skywrath. Sky not going to be able to fly himself within those trees. Will be the first blood, but here we go. Response from Always Want to Fly, charges in the action, and then 180s out the other side. But there's our first blood, gentlemen, finally. At about 6 minutes into the game, it's Espada who pick it up.
We didn't talk about the mid matchup. This is where Iceberg is one of the best, especially when he has a better hero. He sells at that. 35-18. He has the same amount of denies as Ember has CS.
The rune of invisibility.
But I have an Invis rune. Yeah, he's getting crushed. It's a hard fight. I'm curious to see what a Windranger is going to do with that kind of momentum. It's been a while since I've seen a Windranger in the mid lane. Top, a jump, a shockwave, an ambush. Successful. They'll take down the Phantom Lancer. They're not done yet. 3 versus 2, swinging it out behind the tower, making it a double kill for Non Grata.
Dire's top tower is
Oh.
under attack.
Right.
I like what Doom's doing here. 2 points in Scorch, and he got a Soul Ring as well. Choice.
Yeah, he's back.
Need to go back. Unless
With
he
immersion.
dies.
Oh my god! Immersion! Just got ripped apart. That was actually appropriate. That was crazy.
That was a lot of damage. That was like concussive AoE was what was crazy about that. Everybody took a lot there.
Yeah.
And the shockwave, of course.
Vernal, shockwave, concussive, boom. They all blew up. Doom is now going to get pretty damn swole at this point. Bane's also still pulling the campus side. Sand King friend thinks he's just safely hiding within his sandstorm, but little does he know, here comes Spirit Breaker charging in. We have a Chrono, but is he going to use it?
I don't
here?
think they should go
I was
for
going
it.
to say. Spirit Breaker's not going to add anything to that Chrono. So why even bother?
Radiant's bottom
When
tower
can they
is
make
under
something
attack.
happen? Not till Skywrath 6? Maybe Wind Ranger can right-click something.
Either Void has have items, Wind Ranger has to be there, or Skywrath has a 6.
Yeah, that's about it. All right, here comes Bounty to the top lane. We were talking about how Skywrath's like one of his only available targets, and he's really trying to abuse that target. But he got punished last time, may get punished this time. Spotted.
I think they're going real greedy. Skywrath Mage playing that position 4. Doesn't buy Dust. Spirit Breaker bought Dust 8 minutes in. That's kind of a really late.
Poor guy doesn't even have boots yet. Maybe you don't need it because you have the benefit of charge early on, but you can feel the 5 position Spirit Breaker for now. Down bottom.
Bash.
Oh, he gets another bit of damage. It's going to be too far into the tower at this point. That will have to be canceled. And they will pump the brakes on the whole case. So yeah, what I was going to say, Wind Ranger, look at this. She's about to be level 9. Where do you go from here? Are you just taking advantage of this lane as much as possible? Are you even going to do the DK thing and try to pop down the tower if the lane's open to you? Or do you have the call to action to go make something happen?
He's fine. Like, if Wind Ranger just gets a bunch of levels, like every extra level he gets is amazing. It's extra points of Shackle, extra points of Wind Run. And if he just gets a Javelin and then starts moving around, his gank possibilities are so much higher.
Yeah, he needs a TP, so he can react to what other people are doing on the map. He's just
Lone Full Power
one.
Shot will just fly into a gank. It will be over.
And if he leaves the lane, then somebody gets to go there and get last hits. But now if he stays there, he can't get last hits. So he's just
He might
safe.
be TPing to this top lane in a second here. They're already making the jump to go for this Skywrath Mage. They will take care of her. TPs are coming.
He's in mid.
But-
It's Wind Ranger.
But yeah, he's going to go the alternate play and push the objective forward. Case.
Now
Still
he's gonna pressure
free
the
lane.
tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't even know if he'll focus fire this.
He's saving it for a kill potential. Runes are
Oh,
spawning.
runes. He's actually coming in for the fight right now. Immersion going to get brought down. Moving in. Focus fire onto the Ember. Turns around with a chain. She hits him with a shackle. Ember's like, I gotta get the bounty, right? Grabs it up, but
He
the
just
few
needed the
shots.
vision from a Spirit Breaker.
Good. First kind of rotation from your Wind Ranger, and it's quite successful. While this is all going on, that Void continues to farm up through that bottom lane doppelganger. Don't know if the power shot would have connected, but be safe than sorry.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We're gonna probably try to pepper up this PL as much as possible. Oh, he has Mystic Flare. Simply run out from that. I also saw that Doom has Doom, no mana for it, but yeah, obviously level 6s are all coming together here.
They're pressuring top lane so much, so Espada needs to react to that. They're rotating 5 heroes at one point. Everyone was at the top near the shrine, so that means they're not farming, which means 3k gold lead for Winstrike.
Again, that Faceless Void bringing in a lot of the farm for himself in that bottom lane, and of course at the start of the game, the Wind Ranger doing work in the mid lane. Now Bounty Hunter just being so deep here. Gonna get spotted out with the charge. The dust is in the pocket, so they sprinkle it all over him. Now, they look to finish their plate. That Arcane Bolt should help, but there will be the finish.
Raindrop value.
Range drop value.
Ward is being pinged by Skywrath Mage, which means warded. This Bounty Hunter didn't achieve too much. He got a couple of kills, but they shut him down really well with the heroes that they picked. He didn't even show on the mid lane because
Radiant are scanning.
it's impossible for him.
I'm standing around a lot more than doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like getting ready to do something good.
Yeah.
Which is not really his fault. There weren't the opportunity.
Now he's just going to mooch off some XP here and trying to
Dire's
push
middle
forward
tower is under attack.
for a little bit of XP to get that level 6 online. Silent able to get the finish, it looks like, on the bottom lane. Was that our chrono? Yes, it was. And I even heard the charge, but I thought they were going to wait for the charge to get there to make the action happen.
This is a sky rotation from his respawn, so.
Pretty much imagine what happened. Brings Sand King down and delays his Blink Dagger that much further. They're surrounding this Wind Ranger. They know that she's a bit of a problem, but do they have a way to take care of her?
One invis, one smoked from behind, the other one has Wind Walk. What's that called? Shadow Walk. Alright.
They're all cautiously trying to approach her, but they... Oh god! Eats a power shot in the face, they go for the grip. Oh, how about a triple remnant
Oh,
situation?
no.
But no! Oh, they got her with the chains! That's enough for the burn. That would have been really unfortunate for them. But, rotation over, Doom steps up to the plate, drops down the Doom onto the Ember, and he's going to be able to walk back and away and regen his way through it.
What a huge one.
Wow, this is good for Espada. They used the Doom, didn't get the kill, and they killed the Wind Ranger for what?
And Bounty got 6 from it.
Yes.
Like, that was so
Amount of the
impactful.
golden.
Oh!
Not
And
too much,
nobody died.
300 gold.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Sorry, I'm overhyping. I can't.
I'm used to it.
Come on, man, not you two.
Did Windranger buy out the Maelstrom? I assume not. 'Cause he was like on the way, but yeah, that was big too. Delays Maelstrom a little
You
bit.
didn't let me finish the scent.
Radiant's
other
top
cat.
tower is under attack.
Gappy now?
Dire
Our
are
boy
scanning.
Void still sitting there at the top as we switch over to the
Dire's middle
network at
tower
that moment.
is under attack.
Waltzing their way on down. We have Sand King here still. Really
Radiant's
wants to get a
bottom
hold of that
tower
Blink
is
Dagger.
under attack.
A little bit more farm and he'll have that bit of initiative. Paired with the timing of the track, could be Espada's time to kind of really take the game back here.
At least one thing that Ember is really good at. He's way better at ganking than Windrangers at this stage.
Where's he going? Chain him
Radiant's
down.
bottom tower is under attack.
Cut him up, hit him with a track. Shackle doesn't actually latch. I've seen crazier Shackles latch, that's for sure. And now they'll put the full focus onto the bounty
Oh my
hunter.
god, that power shot damage. It was only level 1 Ancient Seal.
Radiant's
500
bottom tower
damage.
is under
Yeah, what's the
attack.
difference between level 1 Ancient Seal and 4?
Take a
I
peek.
think 15%.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Yeah.
it's like 3 skill points making it 50%. It's a shitload of amp for 1 skill point.
Yeah, that's
That's all.
definitely a value level 1 straight to 30%.
Tanking is getting close to the dagger. They're gonna pick up 2 bounty runes, so he's gonna have it. Epicenter is ready, ideally for them. The kill on Faceless Void would be what they are looking into.
Dire's
Faceless
top
Void is
tower
so
is
farmed.
under attack.
6,000 net worth.
Radiant's bottom tower
has-
is under attack.
Mask of Madness going for Shadow Amulet. I guess the reason why he decided to go for it, because it
Dire's
allows
top
them to
tower
play
is
fast, and
falling.
that's how they usually play. If he goes for Battle Fury,
Yeah.
it's gonna mistime their pushing or Roche timings. Oh, Wind Ranger. Bounty.
Ships in the night. Leaded Nelson
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
back to the mid lane. Lots of vision for Espada as they cover over this mid lane. We'll see everybody congregated there, so I guess they'll just take this opportunity to trade for that tier 1 and bottom yet again. PL still kind of falls behind even in the Doom, but is trying to be the dark horse for this game. Oh, I think they've spotted Bounty again. Sometimes he walks around under a sentry and they just kind of take care of him. I mean, especially if Always Wanna Fly is going to see him pop up.
It doesn't even seem like they need SB to kill Bounty. Like, they just need the Skywrath. That's it.
Big dub-a-dub up in the top lane, looking to go for the takedown. So, Shockwave!
That was
Oh, nice deny there.
They
Next level play.
they try to go for a Doom. He has almost 2,000 HP. Not enough armor though. 3 armor, but super tanky. Has a lot of region with Forged Earth.
Obviously not going the way Espada we're hoping for. I mean, a deny's nice and all, but big boy to bring down. Costing him quite a bit. And I'm not seeing a serious influx of track money yet. They'll have their work cut out for them.
Dire has
Maelstrom,
good,
or the Ember Spear.
pretty classic build. I like that one. The damage output, the farm potential increases, all have a accuracy against run.
Oh,
The double back.
yeah, why not? Okay, and he just jumps out of all that. But they will end up getting the finish onto the Skywrath Mage. Ember Spirit steps in and will handle those illusions. Meanwhile, down south, got a Doom, still no ulti available. And they decide to turn around and grip him up. Maybe the sacrifice in the river on that. So it's an extra kill here. Nyx picks that one up. He's got a killing spree on his Ember Spirit.
And sadly for them, there was no bounty hunter to get those drag kills. He burns all his mana real quickly. No mana for the charge. This could easily get out of control. This Phantom Lancer is building items properly. He's going into the hood after just to mitigate damage from the power shot or Skywrath Mage combo.
PL seems really strong, like right now in the game. And he just like obviously he's so good at Sky by himself. But if they ever chain stun Void like that again, you drain his mana, he dies. Like that's actually one of the hardest counters to Void,
Yeah.
just draining his mana.
Oh, Phantom Lancer power spikes are really weird. Like when he gets the Fusel Blade, he's extremely hard. My brain
Strong?
freezes. Yeah, that's
Good?
That's the word. I didn't get too much
Decent?
sleep.
That's okay.
Powerful. Yeah.
And then with the next item, with the hood, he gets some tankiness, but then he needs a Manta style to get rid of the
This
vision.
guy's a straight up hacker!
Yeah, dude. That's the second time I've seen him double bash people.
That's like
Okay.
4 straight bashes.
Oh, now it hurts. That's his team.
No!
He chronoed his team.
That's the wrong health bars!
Oh,
Gets his whole team under it.
that's karma.
And they just set it up and take him down. Oh no, what is
He was trying to get away with not chronoing, dude. And then it was too late. The sap. Oh, this guy.
Spaz turnaround chrono?
Where's-
Doesn't work out.
Where's the voice emotes there, guys? That would be a perfect
Yeah,
time.
Skywrath, hello?
Like, can we get a cricket?
Yeah.
Maybe a frog?
Party
Like-
horn would be awfully cool right now. All right, all grip, but you know, there's the bash. Silence back. He's looking for revenge. May almost get it here. 2 go down. Long power shot, just a bit short onto immersion. They get that little bit of a response. Kind of mends things a bit. Not good enough to pop another chat wheel line though. So they're not totally feeling themselves, but
It's not group stage anymore. They gotta play serious.
I feel both teams are playing really sloppy right now. The landing stage was good, but making from both teams not on point.
Oh, he's going Maelstrom. I guess if you haven't bought Battle Fury at this point. I meant the Void, sorry.
Yeah.
At least it's queued up. We'll see, but... I feel like Maelstrom is worse on Void now because it doesn't give attack speed. I feel like previous Maelstrom was better for Void. Just because the attack speed's so important.
yeah, I didn't even consider the attack speed thing.
Is Battle Fury at this point crazy?
Maybe. Feels late.
I feel like it'd be better.
Feels weird.
'Cause he's got way better. He's got really good attack speed with Shadow Blade Mask of Man. Like he could just auto attack the crap out of PL and kill him.
Yeah, and that gives him the mana region that he needs.
Yeah,
Has
but
some
he'll
kind
still
of
have no
mana.
life, right?
Well, he'll get it on level 15.
I don't know,
with
dude.
the
PL
talent.
is just gonna rip him up.
Now with Battle Fury. Battle Fury's... That's the solution to illusion. People are overhyping Maelstrom just a little bit too much right now. On melees at least.
I was gonna say like maybe just leave the cleave to the Maelstrom on the Windrunner, but okay, they gotta jump onto the tanking bottom lane. Swift in it.
It just doesn't work on Wind Ranger because he has to focus fire the guy. If he focus fires PL, totally fine. But if he doesn't note the target, his base attacks are awfully slow.
We'll see. I'm just a bit nervous for our base friend, but okay. He's got 1500 gold, 1500 now. That 300 health talent helps. So, okay, back in
Oh,
mid.
he's gonna get the return kill.
Shackled there. Doom as well. Ember goes down. Chase the Bane away.
Good itemization by Windranger. straight into BKB against their hero.
Radiant are scanning.
She can't die.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's very easy to make a mistake on your second item on Wind Ranger. It's so crucial that you make the right choice. We've seen games where those like the Lincoln's Wind Ranger and stuff like that. But BKB is just like, I'm going to be the best hero in the game, no matter what, for like the next 10 minutes. And I'm not, as long as I don't do something really stupid, I'm going to dumpster everybody.
Jump, Chrono, Skyrath ulti. That's straight up TI4.
I have seen the few.
Skyrath and Witch Doctor plus Void come. That was TI4.
Grab, pick off. Second takedown straight of the Sand King. So after picking up his Blink Dagger, he's pretty nerfed, but still looking to push forward for that Force Staff. As we've already mentioned in other games, Force Staff pretty handy against your Skyrath mages. Maybe if you're super quick on the click, you can avoid a jump in Chrono. But that, lots of good utility. Get maybe somebody out of trouble. It's a shame if this bounty hunter was like getting super yoked out off track money. Like maybe he could be like a Lotus Orb candidate later on. Charge back, shackle back, maybe a Doom if he's careless.
Remove
Concussive
silences.
shot removes the agency.
Jackal.
Yeah,
Focus fire back.
you can shackle back easily. I mean, you see it coming. You just got to double click.
I want to see a Bane get focus fired in return. And then he like nightmares the guy. He's just like walking circles around him, throwing little purple attacks.
That would be the best. That would be the best.
Especially if he steals the damage. This is the new play.
For meta.
Oh, there's their pause excuse. Sec.
But Alright, 16 to 10, 3k advantage. Cost, your thoughts?
They need to use Sand King's build didn't. Though he had a good timing on a Blink Dagger, just feels like they need the smoke and try to seek a fight. They don't seem that weak at this point. Gold advantage is only 3k.
I don't know if you noticed, but he pretty much only likes Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters, man.
The rude.
What do you do if you're Spirit Breaker, position 5, 23 minutes in the game? What do you think is your objective? I mean, it's no more like chase around the bounty and I found him, guys.
Vision on split pushers, especially like Ember. Like it basically is going to force the Dire team to be really careful about splitting up, because they always have to wonder, like, even if I only push one creep wave, did he start charging me instantly? And are they going to know where I am? So you can't ever like split push more than like one wave. You can't like kill a wave, go to the jungle, go to the wave again, because there's always a chance that SP will be following. And that's actually a really annoying thing to play against, even if it is a 5.
My game back.
Yeah, they have a good catch. You have Doom, the Blink Dagger, Shadow Blade from Void, but Spirit Breaker giving you vision for a kill. They don't have any save besides what Nightmare from Bane. That
Kill him first.
yeah. Rip.
Nice. Grip will ensure he can't make it away. The silence is there, but it's just a hair too late. Stepping into action now with the BKB. They're going to clean up that Bane, but the response is taking down the Skyrath Mage. You take ours, we'll take yours. Rotations are coming in, but they've already taken another.
AoE.
Long jump in from always want to fly to get the grab onto that PL. The nice silence to stop him in his tracks. Huge movement with the epicenter, but they do get a hold of that Phantom Lancer in the end. Here comes the Shackle lockdown, and it looks like Sand King will also be handled. Everybody but the Bounty Hunter? No, everybody is going to get dropped on Espada.
Made him use a dust though. The
180 gold, rip on the side. Fly to
90 gold.
90 gold.
Peel forgot to use Hood barrier. I don't know if I would have saved him, but he was like a second away from Doppelganger, maybe.
Well, it's on cooldown, so
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you must have clicked on an illusion and then the illusion died or something. That were the item. Okay, my bad. Dead as hell. It was. I thought it was a pretty good grab. I mean, they killed him. It's just the fast support TPs. It's worked out.
yeah, the thing is that Team Bitcoin really reacted well to that. 2 people TP'd to the tower and 2 people TP'd to the shrine, so there was no long TPs.
Nightmare.
Yep. He's running back. He's burning up. Now comes Dyer,
Again.
moving on in. Always want to fly. Takes him up from the low ground. The burrow on inside. Puts him in their spot.
He knows which one is real.
He's chasing him down too. Tags the shrine. Desperately trying to live. Not going to happen. Get the courier too. Can't quite do it. Nice quick call of the shield there. On the
They
other
still
side,
have Chrono.
though,
The lesson
they're cutting him apart here. You're right. Chrono's right there. He is the jump. He's moving in. The Chrono's going to get dropped. Pops a mask. Rips apart the Ember Spirit.
Sounds playing really well. Except for that one Chrono. Never forget that one. But everything else he's been doing is really good. Bounty making a small mistake, kind of. Like he could have tracked the Spirit Breaker, went for the Doom. They do get the Doom eventually, but just the BKB on the Wind Ranger is just so deadly. Like every time that the Dire team's ready to get kills, Wind Ranger's always there. And he guarantees a kill trade every time because he's got Focus Fire.
What's she holding that money
He's
for?
using it well. Every time he
Final
sees a
rating.
Phantom Lancer, uses it immediately, so he knows which one is really after. The Doppelganger
Here
at
comes
the center.
Oh, only goes for the one. Skywrath Mage doesn't find connection for the Wind Ranger. They're going to get the Bounty Hunter down, and it will cost them the Sand King. I don't think that's worth just the Sky.
I don't even know if they got tracked.
Gonna be a full Aghanim Scepter on the Wind Ranger. You're kind of forced to go into that item on a Wind Ranger when you're war.
But getting in this speed is great. Like the BKB is just a... I hate buying BKB because it doesn't make my hero deal more damage. But like, it just makes sure that the next couple fights you just always do something.
You don't buy wards
Never have a
as
bad
well,
fight.
right?
Huh?
You don't buy wards as well.
No, I buy wards all the time. Definitely.
But they don't deal damage.
That's true. That's true. But there's nothing I can buy for 75 gold that's gonna make me deal much more damage. That's a trade-off.
A branch.
Not the same. Clarity potion, yes. But it.
Long chase onto Ember.
Be doing his job. Should be able to get out.
And he's gone. Back up to the lane. AB just one component away for our faceless friend.
And Doom, now that he has a Shiva's Guard, he's gonna vision hero more than dealing with the illusions. Yes, he's slowing them down, but the biggest part of Shiva's just providing vision. Especially for the shackles with LP.
Or you can hit backline and try to catch the SK if SK is channeling or something. Break blink.
Pause with no reason at all. Just pause.
Didn't even give him a sec this time.
They're ready now. Whatever the problem was, it's gone. And we're back underway. PL back to the farming grind here. Scotty, Butterfly.
We can
In
see
the
the
horizon.
Phantom Lancer power spike. Like he doesn't feel
Not good
strong
anymore.
at all right now.
Yeah.
Hard at all.
Got him.
Got him so good, guys.
Just, the last couple fights just kind of went a little bit rough, I guess. Ember's like literally just shut down by a Doom. So Ember dies instantly as soon as he gets doomed. And then they just have to deal with the PL. And it seems like most of the time Iceberg finds the right target or the Skywrath Mage finds the right target. One of those two.
He's trying to go for Lincolns to help things out, but, you know, Spirit Breaker could globally break a Lincolns also. That still works, right?
Are scanning.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Trust myself.
It's still gonna be hard. Like, this is like Wind Ranger glory territory basically. Be ahead and farm, have BKB, hit a fast level 20, have Ags as well. Like if he shackles anybody, they die. It's such a good place to be a Wind Ranger. It's so hard to play against, and they have a Spirit Breaker. Like their gank is so good with map control.
They're securing the perimeter, and it's time to move in and take out the Roche. Aegis in hand would make moving this game along a lot easier for Winstrike. Jump in with that vision from the Shivas.
Are they hacking? They just constantly kill this guy.
He's having a hell of a time right now. 2 and 10 of that Bounty Hunter. And the chase doesn't seem to stop yet. Hard move in.
Like they did their homework. They let Bounty Hunter go through. And they picked really well against him. So Bounty Hunter was shut down pretty much from the start.
Obviously seems like they had something ready for the Bounty Hunter strat.
I keep thinking about what Sin said where it's like, oh, then now it removes another hero from the mid lane that Bounty can't roam. So it's not just that they have counters against catching Bounty Hunter, but it's also that he just didn't have kill options. Like,
Yeah.
he had nothing.
Oh, double damage for Wind Ranger.
Why not Void?
He didn't take it yet, so maybe leaving it for him, and it looks like he did. Now she's running in. BKB, she's trying to coax him. Come this way. I have a Void in my back pocket. Ready to say hello. Chase out for bounty. He's going to make it inside, and it looks like Espada
Oh,
may
he's
have...
gonna find Ember, who just bought full Lincoln here. Shadowblade just ran.
That's scary with DD. That would have been a dead hero. Go Mjolnir next.
He has 2 more remnants.
Lincoln's is popped, and almost got the Doom off.
Maybe if he didn't Shiva's there, but he need.
Even blinked Doom.
I mean, he can see that his Lincoln's is popped by a Spirit Breaker, so he immediately used Remnant, but he was not that quick.
Oh, Bane's in a lot of trouble. Looks like Bane's done. He tried to admirably move in to maybe set up a grip play, and somehow down the back they got a hold of the Phantom Lancer. He's going to have to buy out right away. Immediate TP to the mid lane. On the back of a grip they've set up for the Faceless Void. Locking him in a spot. He loses all of his mana and half of his life. Can they finish this out somehow? Moving on in, Espada are able to get a hold of Silent here and finish him. And Wind Ranger also going to be brought down. Just for Aegis though. They await the lady's return. She has that BKB ready, and she runs out. They do hit her with the dust,
I got track.
and they're chasing her out. The track helps in the move speed, and they're finally going to get her. All right, that's some money.
Let me see that match recap when it
I'm
comes
waiting
up.
for the button, baby.
There's gonna be
Give
some
it to me.
fat goal. There's gonna be some fat experience.
What is it? What do you think it is?
4,000?
8,000 experience change. And look at who didn't get it. Sand King, who cares? Everybody else got it so heavily. Bounty Hunter is like level 14 all of a sudden. Like, the party is on, man.
How many more of those do you think they need to really be ahead in this game, or to be back in the game at least?
They used 2 buybacks. That's the thing. That's the only way they could have fight. Oh, he's gonna find Bounty again.
I mean, if it's a fight...
Don't do this! Don't do this, please! I'll give you money! That was actually pretty clutch. If he actually stepped away, I would have pissed myself. Ridiculous.
I think if they take one more fight like that extreme, I think they'll be back in the game. Look at that, they just got their 2k gold advantage, or difference now. It was a second ago it was 8k, now it's 6k. Like, that must have been like bounties or something. Just like map spread out from heroes respawning. But it looked so bad to me too. I was like, alright, you grip the guy, his BKB's active. I was like, this is mediocre. But man, they didn't hesitate at all in the buyback, and it was so worth it.
Yes.
Ember did a great job chasing too. Catching everybody, securing 1 kill, going for the next one. Bounty tracked all the important people. It was a huge fight for them.
Now waltzing in is going to be Espada. We'll see if at the back end of that play they have new morale. Morale's at an all-time high, ready to kind of swing things out. Out in front a bit. Buying the time for now. What the hell? Got Spirit Breaker in the mid lane. Just a swift kill from the Ember Spirit. My bad.
He was invis. He was probably low HP or something.
He was smoked. He decided to farm the mid lane. Ember showed up and killed him.
The SP was smoked?
Yeah.
Was he? Do you know what his HP was like? Was it low?
He was full.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, Ember must hit pretty hard.
He probably also did the interrupt all your stuff thing. Where he's like, oh, I'm gonna cast my ulti. Maybe.
Spirit Breaker even used ulti and popped the link.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's nothing. Yeah, he actually just can't defend himself unless he charges somewhere else. Can he even charge if he's rooted? He can't do that anymore, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's actually so easy. It's basically like, I can attack you for 4 seconds, and you can't do anything. All you can do is like TP away after the...
Oh, poor Bounty. He walks out, gets spotted under a ward before he goes invis, and they already charge him. So, they can chase him. And kill him.
I was like, good thing he didn't use the shrine. He bought a Glimmer Cape because he's having such a bad time. Like, that is saying something on Bounty Hunter.
They need a Sentry and Dust Sea. Shadow Walk and Glimmer. Double invis.
Oh, yes.
Is that how it works?
No.
He's true invis, guys.
It's like a really good time to go high on. They've almost got Daedalus on.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The Lincoln.
Focus fire used. They're going in on the tower.
Damage is not bad.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Jump in, fake back.
Joke's
Now
on you.
follow up though. If you're not gonna pop your ulti, we will. And they managed to get him down. Immediate double kill. Gonna be there for the PL on that one.
Great force.
Glide out from the Sand King. Somehow that Spirit Breaker makes it away. Doom, not gonna be so lucky.
That's a gem missile. This is huge kill.
And they wait, and they're able to get the track off right there at the end.
Imagine how different that was if Void was just an inch away and the Burrow Strike doesn't catch him. Like the epicenter gets wasted.
Is under attack.
That would have been so different. But what a great catch.
Yeah, that's not the place to be at the start for Void. What is he doing there? Just trying to bait Ember Spirit that doesn't pop a BKB. You're playing against Sanking and the Grip.
I mean, he jumped to try to chrono, decided it was a bad idea, walked back a little bit. Then it seemed like he stuttered in like, go ahead, go on me, now I'm gonna back. Just like he didn't get out in time. It seemed 90 more gold, baby.
They just always see this guy.
He picked up Bounty Rune in front of him. Charge and cooldown.
Misha's trying to set it off. Prep for it.
Bang shot. And now, look at this. We're pretty much back even in terms of both XP and net worth. Off just those 2 events, pretty much. Big fight mid, and now top.
Like the pain you feel when you play against bounty hunters is right now.
And now they're going to be pushing in pretty hard towards this bottom lane, and we may see Winstrike now defensive.
There's also the issue that like as the game goes on, the cores on the Radiant team just don't do that well against PL in the sense that they just don't have much armor. Like Windranger never has good armor. Faces Void doesn't buy that many agility items usually, so he never gets super tanky. Like they're all vulnerable to stun and burst essentially.
Well, Ember Spirit now has a defensive item. This is what I like to see against Faceless Void. Eon Disc, Lincoln Sphere.
Radiant are scanning.
And a blink. That's another really good way to protect
Yeah,
yourself.
you can also get out of a clutch chrono.
Blinkens is, or the Scotty's definitely helping.
Island wants to go in for the chrono. The jump back from Ember. Jump in from Sand King now to nerf out the rest. They get the Mystic Flare off, but it's still not going to be enough to go for the finish. They can't get PL down. He's able to doppelganger back it away. He tries to swing it out, but ultimately will be brought down. Now looking to go for the next target, the Ember Spirit. Sleep. Here comes a big epi reapproach from the Sand King. It's good damage, but not enough to get a finish. Now Ember moving in to help clean up the rest.
Dude, did you guys see that nightmare? Doom's arms were in the air and he was like about to just screw Ember Spirit, but he nightmared Ember Spirit. The Doom animation got cancelled and Ember gets out and then outplays the rest of the fight. That fight was so clutch by Misha.
Also Sanking 3-man or 2-man Burrow Strike into Epicenter.
Yeah. He got 2 big burrows that fight. As
Also
the chrono came out, he caught the backline people except for the Skywrath. Go ahead.
Also, that was only 1-man chrono. I think they need to catch at least one more guy. Maybe not even kill him, just to keep him in place if they want to burst Phantom Lancer. Also, there was a good save at one point from Bane as well on a Phantom Lancer, during the chrono.
And the fact that he gripped the other guy that was BKB'd, it bought PL enough time to get Manta off. It bought them like 5 seconds in the fight, and that can be so crucial even.
Okay.
Ember does not want to go in. He did not have a Remnant.
There you go, Hexnect. Makes sense, right?
Against the Windranger and Faceless Void. Yeah, there's still gem on the ground on the bottom lane. No one picked it up. It's one of those things when you think the other team picked it up and they think the same, so no one touches it.
Whose gem was it? Was it the reclaimed Radiant one originally?
It was Doom's, but Bounty picked it up after.
Did he put it in base maybe?
Oh, it's right there on the bottom
That's
lane.
still the same gem, basically, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Where?
Was it
Oh.
on the bottom?
There. They're pinging it now.
This side.
But while they're looking at a gem, Winstrike are inside the Roche pit.
Those are pretty costly because they're already set up. So if they had a gem, they could maybe go in, but now they can't.
Dire
Like Bounty's running all the way to the gem now.
Gem baited.
Gem baited. That was a stretch. Roche goes down, Aegis sits in front of Silent, they'll definitely pick it up, and a regen. Very convenient there for Winstrike.
I feel like that really shouldn't have happened. We're just going for your Roche. Am I wrong on that?
That did feel a little too easy. Sure what Espada had going on, or if they even knew that was happening or not, but they had other things to worry about. We'll see if it does cost them or not. Cheese on the Wind Ranger also. He pretty much has a second life. He's going for a silent stick, if that was mentioned.
It's gonna crit a lot. If he gets the Bloodthorn at least?
Yeah.
Just, they need to issue. They're having trouble locking down Ember, probably.
He wants to have an extra something to pierce the Lincoln Sphere, and Phantom Lancer is building it towards Butterfly, so accurate.
I don't think MKB's that bad either. It's actually a huge amount of damage on Windmere. When you have eggs. Or actually, just, it will always focus art, but maybe he should have gone that instead. Yeah, he's gonna go back for MKB. He probably just saw the butterfly. I feel like. If there's no butterfly, you go Orchid, but if as soon as you see the evasion,
Yeah.
you gotta worry about that.
Certainly so. And it's something that they are going to have to pick up on.
He'll still wreck everybody else with the MKB alone.
And then Phantom Lancer sells Talisman of Evasion, and God, it's mind blown.
DD.
Well, that's what people were doing before. When you have Butterfly and they buy MKB, and then you just sell your MKB and buy AC instead. That's 60 plus minute game.
Yeah, some of those late game choices are actually hard to keep track of, at least for me. Where people are like, I'm 6 slotted, let's do a mind game like this. They have a shitty MKB and it could be Daedalus or something.
It was pre-backpack time.
Come on.
Come
That's
on,
100
what?
gold. You steal those range creeps, dude? They were just asking. If he like blew a kiss at them, they would have died. That would have been 100 gold.
It's okay, I'll spare them.
So check the talents. Void getting really close to level 25. Wind Ranger is 25, 30% cooldown reduction. That's great. Be on Focus Fire Shackle as well. Spirit Breaker. And
Good
level
Shadow Blade
17.
and Wind Run.
Yeah.
Literally such good.
Ember Spirit is level 25. He chosen 25 Remnant Charge Restore Time.
Dire's
Phantom Lancer
bottom
level
shrine is
23.
under attack.
Weird there.
While he was sandstorming all game long.
Alright, cleanup of the bottom tier 2. All outer towers now going to be dropped here. Side of Espada.
Is Void gonna get Chrono AoE? Sure.
Yeah.
Do you guys think there's ever a time to get backtrack?
I feel like the Chronosphere AoE is just way too good now.
I'll
If you
say-
catch one more guy inside of it, it's a game changer. I mean, it's always a backtrack, but you're
you're-
relying so much on RNG instead of...
True. If you're uncoordinated as a team, backtrack can be better, I guess. But in pro games like that, the AoE is so good. He would have gotten so many more heroes in all of his Chronos. Like, he was always kind of close, but...
Or more of his own team. I mean, 4K, 44 minutes into this one, has been dipping back the way of Espada after the commanding lead that Winstrike did have this game. They're looking to pull it on back now.
What are Void's items?
Radiant are scanning.
He's got the Aegis.
Not much progression.
Holds a Demon Edge in his backpack.
Basically upgraded Mjolnir and... for AB.
It's like Espada know the rotation's coming. They're already all indoors. Gem opportunity to roll on through and clear out any wards. So they can get the high ground.
They can't. They don't even have a 4-step
That's right.
either.
They
so.
have no way unless Void wants to just time walk up there and wait.
Yeah, that's really.
This is the assassin build on Doom, Blink Dagger plus Shadow Blade and Boots of Travel. So he wants to catch Ember Spirit, but he needs a different creep. He needs...
Part of the Sage or Soul Stealer.
Yeah.
Sure.
I assume he'll get the Ensnare creep.
Well, Ensnare is way better.
Then you
Just
also
in
get
general,
Skeleton.
especially against the Phantom Lancer, if he can cast it. Let's say so
in
he
here.
can't
I see a Satyr
doppelganger.
camp and a Satyr camp. Oh, meanwhile, near the Ancient camp, holy moly, they get to jump on the Faceless Void and just tear his head off.
You know, if he
That's-
had backtrack, there was a small chance he lived there. Very small chance.
It's not even 25 yet, unfortunately.
That was
even if it
so
was an
much.
option.
A very nice play from Espada. They timed the Aegis timing nicely, smoked, and got the best pickup they could get.
That was so good. Did they hex that too? It just
I think they just gripped him.
oh, he didn't. He ended up going sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Ember's been playing so fast. Actually, he does not hesitate in the slightest this game.
Slightest of fist.
Oh!
He juked his own Sand King.
I mean, he just stopped in his tracks and the Sand King just ate the face of the wall right there. Iceberg, though, able to jump up inside. Nyx really wants to chase her down, getting over the finish. Yes! She's brought down. Buybacks now. 3 of them come out from Winstrike here. Moving in, they're going to be able to drop the Chrono on top of the head of the Ember, and they shoot him apart. Out 100 seconds there. The rest of Espada get the hell back.
These are 3 buybacks.
Chase is on.
Those 3.
Yeah.
Always want to fly, wants to charge in. Immediate TP's in the trees. Thank God they didn't TP to the same spot. That Bane TP would a little too long.
Oh,
Version.
Bound is gonna pick up double damage.
Take it right
This is huge, actually.
Yep. Wow. It's like 4 back-to-back things going. Pretty good for a spotter right now. Force out that many buybacks.
On those
I am
heroes.
lagging. The whole game is lagging. That was a server lag.
Iceberg and Silent 4s.
Yeah.
That's
Yep. That little turn of events right there with that teasing the bounty hunter outside, and then I don't know what happened with Windranger, if she did some sort of crazy juke where she just stopped in her full tracks, but even without getting hit by Burrow, still somehow got caught inside her.
it was the Bane Nightmare thing. So
Oh, was
he
it?
expected, yeah.
Oh, I
he
didn't even
expected
see it.
Windranger to keep walking, but then she stopped. So his Burrow Strike hit where she
Oh.
would have been.
Didn't even-
Ally juke, basically.
Damn. Oh, back underway for Espada here. Now with buybacks on cooldown, wager they get back to action. This isn't really a game you want to stall out. Yet another Roshko. So it seems like their late game is just going to become more and more appealing.
Yeah, but they don't
Much
have
more
the answer for
stronger.
the Phantom Lancer. Like Windranger is gonna fall off, Faceless Void as well. He has Mjolnir, but Phantom Lancer illusions are so tanky right now. 3.4k HP. He's gonna buy full Scotty. That's gonna get him almost to 4k. He's just saving it for the buyback, and he went for plus strength 30 critical strike. I mean, Doppelganger is not gonna keep him alive, since if they found him with concussive shot with focus fire, he might die. But this way he's gonna deal way more damage.
Dire's top shrine.
And almost none of their heroes, the enemy heroes, still have armor. Like, Spirit Pricker has almost none. Sky has none. Windranger has almost none. Doom has a Shivas, and Void has like a moderate amount. But that's like 3 heroes that are easily shreddable with just like Diffusal Butterfly. Scotty. PL's build is just definitely a huge issue now. This is basically the place where Mjolnir on Void is kind of a huge letdown compared to Battle Fury.
Yeah.
But it was good, I think, for him to go Maelstrom this game. It's just now it's going to bite them in the butt a little bit.
Much chat wheel action, so I don't think Winstrike are feeling so hot right now.
Game 2. Never know.
It's true.
There's an Eon Disc on a Sand King, Eon Disc on Ember Spirit, and Bane is also building one. They just want to keep themselves alive. If they get Doom, if they get Shackled, so they can cast their spells, it's gonna be really good if Bane somehow gets it. His 1.5k gold away from it, so he can save people with the Nightmare. The third row just spawned, so this is a great
fast.
timing for Espada.
Yeah. That seemed like a fast spawn, which certainly favors Espada. Buyback for Spirit Breaker. They're letting them know that they would like to contest, and just off that one buyback alone, Espada already reconfigure their positioning a bit and prepare for what's to come here. A jump in from
Ember
Silent.
doesn't have a buyback.
Ember does have an Aeon Disc. He's trying to survive it. The Nightmare again, though. Able to bail him out, and he jumps up and away from trouble. Now round 2 begins. As they swing it home, it's going to be Silent trying to really take it to him. The Bounty Hunter is going to get dropped. Reapproach, though, from BZZ. Hits it home with a Burrow Strike MP combo, and both the cores from Winstrike are down. This one looks good for Espada. Buybacks to help close this one out. And on the return, it's only going to be Doom alive. Right down middle, I would assume, is their best bet.
Didn't you say that Bane is a bad hero?
He just saved Ember again.
Yeah.
It's over.
Well, Bane is
Oh.
playing amazingly well this game. He
That
had
was
some
amazing.
clutch saves.
Wow. That fight looks so bad. And you called out his lack of buyback too,
Yeah.
so I was really worried for him due to that chrono, but